Ladies and gentlemen, the show we've all been waiting for, Paranormal Buzz Radio is proud to present I Repeat Paranormal and Friends with your hosts, Kim Purvis and Allison Robinson. Live every Thursday night on Spreaker, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Be sure to check out their Facebook page, REP Paranormal Busters.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of Paranormal Buzz Radio or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is strictly prohibited. For information on everything Paranormal Buzz Radio has to offer, visit our website, paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome to another night of REP Paranormal and Friends. Are you guys ready for this? Can you guys ever handle this? Can you handle this? Can ya? Do you know what day it is?
Wine day.
It's Thursday! Whoop whoop! I got a new glass from work. It's an early birthday present from my bosses. And it's got a little lid on it, so I don't spill it. Can't spill my wine. And it holds 12 ounces, so I've had 2 of them tonight.
We're in trouble, people.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, you know, Kim and I were gonna talk about, like, gnomes and fairies tonight, but I kind of left my notebook over at Kim's, and I couldn't find it, so I'm like, Oh, what? Your typing looks a lot worse than mine, Darren. Nothing I can hissfully. I don't even know. Like, that's not even, not even close to handle. Okay, so obviously you can't.
How many
You
mics?
can't handle this. Woo!
How many mics have you had?
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe that they were out of those. We were gonna get him some,
Yeah, I know. We
and they
promised
were
him one.
out,
I know.
completely out.
Didn't have any.
I can't believe they ran out of Moscow mules, like the raspberry ones. That's okay. I drank my Bud Light. It was amazing because I haven't had those forever, and I enjoyed every little sip of it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups really bad. I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder.
I mean, I do have some stuff here about gnomes. I can go over that stuff tonight. And then I'll figure out what we'll do next week, because next week I'll probably be even more tipsy than this. Like, I'm just going to put it out there. Like, it just depends. I had to drink by myself tonight because my mother is at my daughter's meet. Because I didn't get off of work in time to go to her meet, so my parents went. So, my phone might buzz because my mom's giving me updates, and she said, you know who she said is at the meet? Aquaman. Hello! I told her, where's the picture? Where's the picture? And she's like, well, he's sitting really close. I'm like, just pretend you're taking a picture of Kinsey running on the damn track. Who's gonna know? Who is gonna know? And then Kim's like, who's Aquaman? I'm like, what? I had to show her a picture. Mules are good. I thought about having them, but I'm pretty sure they cost a pretty penny because my Bud Lights were $4 a piece. Okay? And I had 3 of them. I should have had 4, but I never got my other one because she never came back around with it. So, it is what it is. Maybe she's like, we need to cut her off.
No, we just need to go somewhere where it's a little bit cheaper to drink than where we
Oh,
were
yeah.
drinking.
I should have just went out and bought a case. We could have found somewhere to sit with the case. Everybody was bringing in pizza and all that kind of stuff. It's like, shit, we should have done that. But it was funny, though, when she's told Jess she makes whips. I got a whip. I make whips, and I have one behind the bar. Whoa! Hello! No, we are not talking 80s Aquaman. We are talking about the present Aquaman, Jason Momoa. Hello! Get it right. Whew! Did you know he's from Des Moines? He is from Des Moines. That's right. His mother lives in Des Moines, and he comes back and visits her. So, you never know when you'll run into him. Anyways, let's kind of go through this if I can read my chicken scribbles here, okay? Because it's been a while since I've read all this, because I've left my notebook over here for the last, 2 weeks? Yeah, or so, something like that. Okay, anyways, what is your first thing you think of for gnomes?
For gnomes?
Yeah, what do you
The
think?
little guy sitting out in my garden.
That's true. That's true. You think of, the little guys,
and the Disney movie, The Gnomes.
Oh, that's true. But I used to watch a show when I came over here with your mother, like when she would watch me, before and after school. And it was called The Gnomes or something. I don't remember what channel it was on. And it was just an older couple, and they looked like little gnomes, and they had little rosy cheeks and stuff, and they like give little gnome kisses with their noses and stuff, and they talk to the animals. And I'm pretty sure they had an accent. But I don't remember exactly. Like, I was going to look it up. I don't think they had any kids. But I think it was called The Gnomes. And I used to watch it here because I didn't have no cable growing up. So.
I don't know.
Here we go. This is not about gnomes.
Okay.
But we were asked a question.
Okay.
What drew you and I to ghost hunting / paranormal investigating?
What?
Yeah, what drew you?
What drew me?
Yeah, random question. That has nothing to do with.
What drew me into it? Well, I was hooked on Ghost Hunters when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were just sitting around at the Ball Diamonds after a ball game, and we were talking about the Velisca house, and a bunch of us wanted to go. And so we all bought a recorder, and we had one video camera, and we ended up going to Velisca, and we were hooked ever since.
That's true. I mean, that's kind of what got me, but like, obviously I had stuff when I was younger, I just didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I saw things, I heard things, I said really weird stuff to my mother that now later on, as we're older, she's wondering about, like, what did that really mean? Should I've asked you more questions when you were younger about it? Like, I always saw the dark figure start off with the tall one. And then after Katie died, a shorter one, came into play.
Mm-hmm.
And they would stand literally next to my bed. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night because I'd feel them staring at me. I get so scared because I was young. And I was like freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And so I would just yell at them, like, what do you want from me? What do you want? And then as I got older and they still continued to do it, apparently I started like laughing with them. I would sometimes cry with them. Sometimes I'd just have weird conversations that sound like a different language. My mom said she'd come in and I'd just be sitting there talking to somebody, but it was like, she said she couldn't understand it, like what I was saying. And I mean, she said it went on even when I was little, like as young as age of 2. She recently told me that, I'd just be playing. All of a sudden, I'd come up to her and be like, I'm ready to go home. Mom would be like, you are home. And I'd just give her kind of like this weird puzzled look. And then I'd turn around and leave. And I'd just do it randomly, like after I'd be playing. Like, I'm just like, it's like, I'm ready to go home or it's time for me to go home. And she had no clue. her friend was always like, well, did you ask her, like, what she meant by that? And she's like, no, because she was 2 years old. I had no idea. And then, as we got older, and like you said with the softball stuff, they were talking about the Velisca and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I'll probably piss my pants, but I'll go anyways. It wasn't really that bad. Like, I wasn't as scared as I thought I would be. I was anxious and, kind of excited, but I wasn't as scared as I thought I would be. And now I'm just like addicted. Like, I'm ready to go on the next one. Like, I'm ready to go out. And I love it because, we've met so many new people along the way, and it's really fun to go out with them. Like, I look forward to the next time of going out with those people and seeing them. Whether or not we catch anything during that night or, get any data or evidence or anything, it's still fun just to go out with those people and get to share those moments with them.
Yeah. And see, growing up, I hated horror movies and stuff.
Oh, shit, I love them.
But I loved walking through the cemetery. We'd always, the whole class, always wanted to go watch the new horror movie. So I'd have to go with them. But then we'd end up at the cemetery afterwards, running through the cemetery after we watched a horror movie. But I love going to the cemeteries and stuff, walking around at night. But
yeah,
I just don't like blood and gore and
shit. I live for that stuff. Okay, this is I know this is totally random stuff too, but this is what I watch daily. Okay? Murder, crime, horror, and movies that deal with the paranormal. I don't really watch a whole lot of the paranormal shows, but sometimes I like movies with that kind of stuff in it. I like to watch that stuff. But that's literally all I watch. Like, I'm probably so fucked up in the head, it's not even funny. Like, it's nuts. Like, if I have a day off, I will sit in bed and do laundry and watch, like, those one Discovery show, like the mystery or whatever, still a mystery, like where they haven't solved the murderer yet or anything like that. And I'll watch it and I'll be like, how the fuck did you not solve that? It is like totally obvious. Like, this dude did it. That's just how I am. I love that kind of stuff. I love to watch stuff on serial killers too. Love it. Like, I love to watch all that stuff. Like, so do my daughters. Like, we're obsessed with it. It's pretty scary. But,
yeah.
It is fun to jump down the rabbit hole. There, I said it. Hole. We love semen!
I hate, watching Ghost Hunters and stuff. I never have liked Ghost Adventures. When it first came out, I never have liked it.
I did when it very first came out because I liked Zach. But
I
then
know
as
you
he
had
got
a crush
older,
on Zach.
but as it got older and stuff, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? I must have been smoking something pretty out there for that. But, I could talk all day, every day about true crime stuff. Crime, murder, mysteries, mayhem, all that. I could talk about it 24/7. Let's see. Deb wants to know. Yay, we have a question. Woo!
Good.
And it's not from Darren.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. If you had to say there was a downfall being in the paranormal, what would it be? What do you think the downfall is?
I'm thinking.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. I'm thinking.
Not to be rude or anything. This is just strictly my opinion. But I think people watching the shows on TV, that's a downfall because they think that, let's go out and do this. And they go out and they expect something to happen, have all this stuff happen within the little bit of time that they're there. And that's not how it works. It's really not how it works. They don't understand what those people, they're there usually for a week or more at a time to get what they do have on there. And sometimes the shit that they show on TV, they exaggerate. Not gonna fucking bullshit it. It's exaggerated because they want ratings. Don't like it, suck it. That's all I have to say. But it's the truth. It's there for entertainment. And what we go out and do is
Watch paint dry.
we watch paint dry.
And talk to ourselves in a corner.
Exactly. We're sitting in the dark, asking questions or talking amongst ourselves, trying to see if we can get a response from the unknown. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. That's how it works. You're not going to get something every single flipping time. Sometimes you might go and you might only get a cricket fart. You know, you're not always going to get something. Sometimes you may have something, respond to you that's intelligent or whatever. But it's not like all the shows. Like some of the shows out there are good. Some of them, they don't, they'll sit there and you don't see all that stuff. And there's some shows out there that every 2 seconds they're getting something and they're getting possessed or scratched by a fucking demon. That's not how it works. It's really not. And that's kind of what I think the downfall is because people that are watching those shows think that's what's going to happen when they go out there, and then they get all butthurt or disappointed when it doesn't. It's not how it works. They need to actually sit there and they need to go through and they need to collect their own information and really see how it works with some of these people that actually do it, pretty much every weekend. They go out and, try to explore the unknown and see what they can get. Yeah, I say cricket fart a lot.
Even on investigations.
I do.
Well, I think some of the other downfall is not everybody's the smartest bird in the, about investigating. They might be doing it this way, but then you've got people telling them they're doing it wrong instead of helping them learn the proper way that they should do it. They just downgrade them all the time.
You get a lot of that too. You get a lot of negative assholes out there.
A lot of trolls that follow you, but
luckily, I mean, with the people that we've come across and that we've investigated with, I haven't really seen a whole lot of that. And I love every single one of them.
And I've noticed since we've started going with other people, we are kind of changing the way we investigate and learning from other people and kind of combining our way, their way, and
in some new ways.
Different ways. We're coming up with more experiments than we used to.
Right. Exactly. And that's what you have to do I think, to grow and to try to collect data or evidence, whatever you like, Yeah, Darren, right. He says he loves seeing all the different styles. There is a lot of different styles. Is there a wrong or right way? No, I don't think so. One thing I don't really agree with is people that go out there and act like total douchebags and think that, they're going to be all, oh, I'm like this and da-da-da-da-da and, come get me, come at me, bro, come at me. You know what? I hope you get something rammed up your ass for being like that. Because, these people, these spirits were humans too. They were people too at once. You need to respect them. Be nice when you go in there. We're there to try to figure out, can we really communicate with somebody who's passed on? Can you really communicate? Are they really there? Why are they there? Why are they still there? All this stuff is just unknown, and I don't think we'll ever have an answer for it. But we can continue to try.
Yeah.
But some people don't need to go out there and just be like, I demand you to do this and that and whatever. No.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my little rant.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I left Kim speechless. I'm just going on and on.
That's fine.
Because some people are twatsicles and they are not very pleasant. I mean, we haven't really come across that a whole lot. I've enjoyed everybody that we've investigated with, and I love going out with them, and I always look forward to seeing them. And
yeah, we still do with our team too.
Right.
And then we go out with other people too when we got downtime. Which there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you learn.
Oh no, you can't be in that kind of mode. You don't put your head down and you have to be here in this rabbit hole that we're going down right now. I was going to talk about gnomes. I don't know where the hell we're going with this show right now, but you have to take time for that. It's Thursday. Everybody needs to just sit down, relax, and enjoy the shit show. All right? You guys got to have a laugh every now and then, right? That's right.
If you want a good laugh, tune into REP and Friends. We usually give you a good laugh once or twice.
Exactly. Throwing a better hip, I'm down for possession, Matt said. At first, I thought you wanted somebody to, give you a little bump with their hip or something. I was totally off. I was totally off. Oh, jeez. Wow. Well, I'm glad somebody likes it.
Any more questions before we...
Yeah. Yeah, any more questions? Any more? Before I try to read through my chicken scribbles? No? Okay. Well. Oh, man. Matt's down for some bumping. Who's going to give him some hip bumping? Huh? Any takers? All right. So I wrote this down one day because I was like, what are we going to talk about the next few days? It's like, it's hard. It's kind of in that hard place for us to do guests right now because let's see here. Kenzie's doing track, Chloe's doing track, and then Chloe's doing softball for one team right now, and then she'll start another one, possibly 2 more in May. So it's really kind of hard to get through that. So trying to think of ideas and different things to talk about. So I was like,
I want to know how we met.
Oh, shit. You want to know how we met? She wiped my ass.
Yes, I did.
She wiped my ass when I was a baby.
I started babysitting her when she was not even a year old yet. And we've been neighbors ever since.
Yep, we have, and we still are neighbors. So yeah, that's why. What the fuck is Tubuco? What? I don't know what that is. You'll have to elaborate on that one, because it's way over my head tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. I didn't have a job, graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Your folks asked me if I'd babysit. I hated getting up at 4:30 or 5 to go over there. You were still sleeping, I could go right back to bed, but
yeah,
it's just getting up early to walk across the street.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Here.
Like I said, we've been friends ever since. Then my mom started babysitting your girls, so...
Yep.
Let's see, we got another question.
Yeah, we do. We got another question
Good,
from
we
Mom
don't
and Dad.
have to talk about what
Maybe
she's
we don't
got
have
in the
to.
notebook.
They're like, oh, please, God, no, don't talk about gnomes. Right. Let's see here. Okay, stop with the chat for a second. I'm losing my question.
Right here.
Well, I had it here, but
Right
it's...
here.
Oh, what do you think is the biggest mistake new investigators do? Well, first, I don't think they go in... They really don't go in with an open mind. Like, they go in and they think that they're gonna get things thrown at them or scratched or yelled at or possessed by demons all the time. Like, literally, some of them really think that. Like, hands on deck. I mean, the ones we've been with, they've been kind of, they go in and they observe and they try to feel out things. But I have seen some where they're all going out and then they get bored and they leave because, they're not getting anything because they think that they're gonna, get all this activity right away, and that's not how it works.
And I've noticed that at Farrar, when we go for the events, everybody starts leaving early because they didn't get it. Well, you got to consider the big group. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows how to be quiet. We all are yelling down the hallway, so no one can hear nothing anyway. And then they get bored because they're not getting nothing.
Yep.
Well, let's see. At the beginning, they tell you to be quiet walking down the hallways. When you're in a room, shut the door. Then, if the door's shut, don't bother anybody while they're in that room. You always got people walking in, but
Mama does. Deb says, time to stop wiping Kim. She no longer wipes my butt.
no. No, I usually have to carry her in the house now.
After Thursday.
But yeah, and a lot of go in gung ho and everything, and we've had several new people with us,
Mm-hmm.
and they just basically don't know what to expect, so they follow our lead
Yeah.
that we've taken with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Erin, that was on our show last week,
Mm-hmm.
was a skeptic totally
Yeah.
until she went with us.
Till we popped her cherry.
Yeah, and now she's still a little skeptic, but not as much as she was. She's more, there's more to it than what she really thought. And
Like, what did April say after that? After you guys had to walk me out, she's like, "What the fuck just happened? Like, what the fuck was that?" She was like, "That really got her goat right there."
But even when the little girl was interacting
Yeah.
with the cards and telling me
Yeah.
which one was the cat card, and I'd point at a card and the music box wouldn't go off, but when I pointed at a different card, it went off, and I flipped it over, and it was the cat card matching the other one, so that was starting to make her believe right then and there, but we still had some more convincing to do.
Yep. That's for sure. Okay, we got some more questions. Darren's like, or do you think you go in way too open?
Allison does.
I can't shut myself off. Like, I'm a walking freaking who knows what. Like, I try, I ground myself, I do all that, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can ground myself and stuff, but stuff still tends to get through. I don't know why. Maybe I need to be stronger in that department.
When I go in, I ground myself just like you do. We go out and ground ourselves and stuff. And when I go in, I try to go in as a skeptic, like I'm not going to get nothing, there's nothing here,
Mm-hmm.
and then work my way to the end of the night. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how I go in. There's nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. We're not going to catch nothing.
Right.
But I keep, and then things happen, and
Mm-hmm.
but I noticed the more you don't talk to them,
Mm-hmm.
the more stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't like to be ignored.
No, they don't.
Once you start, I always go in, like at the Granger house.
Mm-hmm.
I'll knock on the door,
Mm-hmm.
introduce myself,
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Hi, Dora. I'm Kim,"
Mhm.
and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
and talk, like, come in. I'll even take my boots off at the door and walk in and sit down at the table and have a conversation like I'm having a conversation with Dora.
Yeah.
And then later on we start ignoring them, and then stuff
happens.
like everything was starting to happen after that.
Yep. Let's see. We have a question from Nico. What's the right period of adjustment for a new investigator? Because it takes time to realize it's not like TV. How long do you think?
Depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some that still ain't adjusted.
Oh yeah.
But then I've seen some that have gone in with the right people
Mm-hmm.
and adjusted real well
Mm-hmm.
from away from TV and stuff. But
Mhm.
there's some.
I don't know if there's the right amount. It's too corrupt. It's
TV is
corrupted 'em.
God. TV's
Right.
the Bible. You gotta go. Everything they do is true. So
Mhm.
some people you can't.
No, I don't think you can put a time on it. I really don't.
But I have seen some people, if you take them in with the right people and show them the proper way away from TV stuff,
Right.
they have adjusted real well, and they're got a pretty good team behind them now, and they're doing the proper way now.
Oh my god. Okay, they're talking about oil, lots of oil. So I said ghost lube, right?
Oh, Ghost Lube
Yep.
again.
So Matt.
That came up over the weekend too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did. A lot of stuff came over the weekend. For those overnight investigations, ghost lube. Don't use inferior ectoplasm. Use ghost lube. That's great, Matt. That is a good punch. You know, when we go to sell that stuff, we're gonna have you in our commercials for that. Okay, you're gonna be our infomercial guy, and you're gonna sell the snot out of it. And Shay says she goes in as a skeptic, but she answers and talks as she believes 100%. That's a very good point right there. Very good point.
Very good.
Darren says, I'm so glad I've met the right people at the right time. Well, who's the right people and at the right time what? Oh my God, what? OMG. Sorry, you know what? Tonight you're going to get whatever, and probably next week, like I said, is probably going to be 10 times worse. Just saying, because I'm going to party it up next week. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Because her birthday's coming up.
Oh gosh, I don't need to get any older. Let's see here. Darren wants to know, how do you prepare yourself before an investigation?
I sleep an hour before I have to load the truck.
So what I do is I get myself up at the ass crack of dawn. I go to the gym for an hour or two. Then I come home and clean house and do laundry. And then I get all my stuff set out. And then I'm like anxiously waiting for Kim. And I'm like, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet?
Let's go.
Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm just like, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to start huffing it there if I have to. Like, I just get excited. And then once I get there, you know, we usually take our stuff inside. We go outside. I ground myself.
We do our live feed around the place.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't get up till I really have to, and then I'm getting texts, will you let me sleep? My alarm ain't went off yet.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. We get there, we unload the trucks, and then do our introductions to the spirits that are in the place.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
And like in Edinburgh, we always do our tour with the live feed.
Okay, this is weird. Not to like, but I swore that was just on and it just shut off.
Will you
like
quit?
I saw a big flash right there.
No, just quit. That'll be enough. But anyway, when we go to Edinburgh, we do the live feed, and then once we shut the live feed off, we go pay our respects at the cemetery. And then we come back and investigate at Edinburgh.
Yep.
But there's 36 stones.
Yep, we counted them that one time.
Because we take flowers out to them.
Yep.
And that's where we met my little Henry. He likes the hula hoop. I gotta learn how to do the hula hoop.
I used to be really good at the hula hoop. Now, like when I was younger, but now I'm like, I can't really do it anymore.
I'm studying.
Did you see it? Did you not see that big flash over there?
No.
Like, it caught my eye. Like, I was sitting here and all of a sudden it was just like that. And you hear a click, like, you know, like you're tuning off the TV.
That's what I'm studying here real quick. Let's see. What else have we got here?
Let's see here. Matt says he'll make us proud to use the ghost lube. He'll make you proud. And Shay said no comment. Mama Deb, what is your biggest fear in the paranormal field? Good question. Darren, she is just beating you to it tonight. You are slacking.
No kidding.
SLACKIN.
Mama Deb's right on the ball.
She is on a roll tonight.
Where are you at, Darren? You sleeping?
He might be. I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any fears. Not yet, anyways. I really don't.
I've been scratched. That didn't scare me.
Yeah, I've had all that. Scratched, touched, my hair pulled, my legs, groped, shoulders touched, all that jazz.
I think right now, I'm not saying there ain't gonna be anything that scares me in the paranormal
Right.
that I haven't ran into yet. But I think the biggest thing that scares me is when we have to take you outside because you open yourself up too much, and then we have to do all the rituals to get you back grounded and before we can even let you back in the place.
Yeah.
I'm afraid one of these times we're not going to be able to get you back. Especially if I'm by myself and I'm speed dialing everybody.
I know we need to make a kit. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I mean, I have dreams about it too. Like I really do dream about it. And it's kind of weird to dream about it, but I do. But I mean, I guess I just dream about what I think it's like because I really don't know what it's like. Like I really don't know like I'm just sitting there and next thing I know I'm outside. Like that's all I know. So
all I know is your voice changes, your eyes turn black, and they go to the back of your head, and that's when I know we gotta take you outside. And usually I can catch it before the eyes change, but sometimes I haven't been able to catch it soon enough.
Because I'm Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, excuse me. That just so much for gnome talk tonight.
That's fine with me.
That's fine with me. We can talk about it maybe next week. Oh, okay. Question. What kind of conversation would you have with a full body apparition? I'd probably just talk to him like I'm talking to you right now.
I'd say, hey, my name's Kim. How are you?
Yep.
And stuff like that. And just try to have a conversation with them.
Exactly. Me too. Might pee myself a little, but...
Yeah, I might need a second pair of clothes. But, yeah, I wouldn't run or anything, but I'd try to have a conversation with them and see.
Yeah. Me too.
But by the time that apparition left, it'd probably... I'd have to go change my clothes, but yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Me too. But I mean, that's what I would do is I'd just talk to him like I'm talking to you right now. Honestly. I'd probably ask a few questions, but maybe they don't really know that they have moved on, like they're deceased. You never know, really. Some get lost and trapped and they don't know what's really going on.
You just need to have a conversation with them and talk to them.
Yep. That is true.
Well, I'm still waiting to see the crawler. Everybody got to see it. The Cedar Falls Women's Club. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it yet either. I did see like that misty whatever stuff.
I didn't even see that.
Like it was hazy there. But I have not seen...
Dog, shut up.
That's the first time I've heard him bark inside like that. But yeah, no. I just excuse me. I ran out of wine, so I'm starting to wind down a little bit. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the crawler. I have not seen the crawler. I'd like to see the crawler.
Everybody else has seen it.
I know. One of these days we will see it. We just got to go there more. I mean, that's why we go to these places a bazillion times, because you get something different every time, but sometimes you may get the same responses. And if you collect some of the same data, maybe you can, verify it.
Yeah. I like to catch more on my cameras than what we do.
I know, that'd be amazing.
I'm getting tired of watching dust and bugs fly all night for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
One of these days I'll catch something on my cameras, but right now it's just dust and bugs.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we already read that. What's the one experiment that you haven't done that you want to try? I think Kim has some new ones up her sleeve.
I can't tell them all.
Make up something. They're not going to know.
The microphone's on.
That's why I whispered. Oh, shit.
No, I've got one. We were gonna try at the women's club and we forgot all about it. Darren's always saying, put powder out, put powder out. You can't put powder out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Connect sand where the sand don't separate, but it's real soft and it stays together. So we're gonna lay that out one of these times just to see if anything messes with it. Not saying that they'll walk through it or anything like powder, but you never know. You got kids in certain places. Maybe they'll play with sand. We're gonna put a couple cars or something, or see if anything interacts with it.
Right. Yep.
Because it don't get all over like powder and sand and all that stuff. This stuff all stays together. So
right.
So we got to try that yet.
Yep. Which will be interesting.
And I'm working on a couple more experiments that I haven't got worked out yet that I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we got any more questions? Let's see.
Darren says, air wine. Well, guess what? April let me drink some through her phone the other night when we were interviewing them. I literally saw that she was drinking wine, and I go, are you drinking wine? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, so she like holds it up to the thing. I'm literally trying to gulp it through the screen.
Darren has a question.
Would you use a god helmet if you're given a chance? I don't know if I actually would.
I don't know.
Because I mean, I already go in this weird state of mind. I don't need something to help me.
No, she don't, because the Necrophonics with the headphones on sends her into a weird funk, and we usually have to take her outside. So, no, she wouldn't be good for the helmet, no. Because she opens herself up way too much and doesn't know how to close herself down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
I need to work on it more. I mean, I need to spend some weekends doing that stuff, but it's just right now it's crazy busy because we're getting, softball is every weekend. And then Kinsey has prom coming up. Oh my God. I can't wait for that to be over.
I got the padlock for the chastity belt.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. Well, you might want to save that one for a couple more years for Chloe.
Definitely for Chloe. Mackenzie, yeah. Chloe, you're in trouble then.
Here I am trying to take the very last sip out of my glass. I wasn't really impressed with that wine, so please, no Dark Horse Red Blend. Not my favorite. I mean, I'll drink it, but it's not my favorite. Cali Red Snoop Dogg 19 Crabs. That is the one I've been drinking a lot of lately. Just an FYI.
What kind of game board would you take to play with the spirits?
Oh shit, you've taken checkers.
I got checkers. We take checkers.
Yeah.
We take the memory game where I flip over a card and what I do is lay all the cards up, then I flip them over, and then I flip a card, and then I have them with the music box make it play if I hit the right card they want me to flip over. And 3 out of 3, they hit it right. So
yeah,
And then we've got
Dominoes. Well, it's not really
Dominoes,
a board game or anything, but
I know,
you know.
but we take dominoes, we take the Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh my God, Naked Twister. I don't know if you want to see that.
Let's see, we've got the Etch-a-Sketch. Let's see, any other board games? I take my wooden puzzles where you pull the pieces out and
Uh-huh.
I have them try to put it in the right spot for the puzzle piece.
Oh, yeah.
We've done that, and they did 2 out of 3 on that one.
Yep.
We've had Hot Wheels roll across the room.
Oh, yeah, Hot Wheels. I mean, I know that's not a game or anything, but we've had that at Granger.
Granger House, we had them roll across the upstairs.
And in the music.
Yeah, in the music room, on the carpet even.
Yeah.
They moved on us. I'm trying to think of my arsenal downstairs and my kits.
Excuse me. I had the hiccups really bad. Sorry. Try to hold them in.
We did play chess at the place down in Kansas.
I was going to say Arkansas. I'm like, I haven't been to Arkansas.
Atkins.
Yes.
Oh
yeah, McIntyre.
We moved a piece, but never could get them to tell us where to move the next piece, but we have played that.
Yeah, so we do take games and things like that to see if they'll interact or whatever.
And I try to grab things that might be that era.
Yeah, from that time period.
Try to.
Yeah.
And just like we went to the Cedar Falls and I checked on what candy was made back then. Tootsie Rolls, Hershey bars,
right,
molasses cookies. So we bribed them with those things because they were made back then.
Yep.
And we did get a little bit of interaction with the candy bars more than we did with the others.
It seems like everywhere we go, they want candy bars. Like Farrar, they like the candy bars too.
Yeah. So I try to research what was back then, and I found some wooden carved toys. I take with us everywhere. So depending on what era it is and stuff.
Right.
So because some of them might not know what Hot Wheels are, and the wooden toys on wheels, little tractor and car.
Right. Exactly. I know. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I eat candy, but I'm not a real big candy eater. I'll eat if that's the only thing available. But I do like to have some of the Mr. Good bars and the Crunch bars. Or no, what's the one in the red? Crackle. The Crackle bars. Like when we go on Go Sons. Especially like Sour Patch Kids. Love Sour Patch Kids. My feet are asleep. I'm gonna have to crawl. They're tingly. Darren likes Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are good.
What would you say your favorite piece of gear, no matter the location? Let's see. My favorite piece of gear before we got the music box.
Yeah.
Before we got the music box would have been my dog Maverick.
Yeah, we got a lot with him.
He worked better than Boo Buddy.
Yeah, Boo Buddy I feel like sometimes just spouts stuff out and you don't really know if it's interacting with something or if it's just like, trying to get something to interact with it. Like that's my feeling on that.
And now not everybody likes dogs, so I went and got me the cat. So we've got a cat or a dog, so we'll see.
got a pussy. I don't know. When we first started out, I loved, well, I still love the recorder,
Well, yeah.
just going in, sitting there with a recorder. But at the time, I did love the SB7, the original one. Like that one worked well. Like you could get clear, crisp answers from it. Now these other ones, I have a hard time dealing with those. Like I just, rather not.
Well, if you wouldn't have broke yours.
I know if I wouldn't have broke mine, we'd still have it, but because it worked really well. But I don't know. Like right now, I like the music box. I really do like the music box.
Yeah, but I still like Maverick because every place we've went, we've had it go off.
Yeah, that's true. We have.
So far. Because even at the Cedar Falls, before we even knew there was spirits there,
Right.
we took it upstairs and turned it on and set it. As while we were getting more stuff and getting ready to eat supper, Maverick was going off.
Right.
So
exactly.
it's like every place we went, Maverick is always going off. Melbourne went off for an hour in Inez's room when we weren't even in there on the camera.
Right, yeah, it did.
And Farrar, it's always going off in Miss Martin's room.
Roger says, best piece of equipment is your eyes and ears. Absolutely freaking true. Use yourself. You are your best equipment. Hands down. Man. We didn't have to talk about gnomes tonight. Oh, Darren says the music box hates you. Yep, it does. It really does not like you.
It's not the music box.
It's not.
What was ever in that closet that didn't like you.
I'm gonna laugh really hard if when we go to Malvern and that music box doesn't shut up there. Then I'm kind of wondering, is there like a spirit like following that damn music box that just absolutely has a thing against Darren, or what?
Or does Darren have something following it that's causing the music
right?
box?
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Absolutely. Because every time it won't stop when he comes around. Like I can sit there and ask questions. It will answer me to the questions, but then when Darren's there, it's just like plays nonstop. Like it's just like, get out. Like, go away. We don't want you here. We'll put that up in the attic when Darren goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could, Darren. Maybe you do have something following you. You never know.
You just never know.
Yep, exactly.
Any more questions before we call tonight?
I guess we really didn't get to talk about gnomes, so stay.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? Who's all be sleeping? What?
At Melbourne.
Oh, you ain't gonna be sleeping.
Heck, we don't even, when we're at Melbourne, we don't even lay down until almost 5 o'clock.
Exactly. And then we might lay there for an hour. And then we're up again. So, thank you. We try to make our shows fun. We don't always have to be all like hardcore, like strict about whatever we talk about. It's fun to cut loose. And next week, like I said, it'll probably be even more so. I gotta stack up on some wine though. I really gotta suck up some wine.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Oh, but then the next day I have to, oh, snap. The next day I have a meeting in North Liberty, though. So I can't get too snackered because I got to drive to Swisher, wherever the hell Swisher is. Got to go there on next Friday for a meeting, so. Yay me! Woo! What? The shadow hallway. I was like, the Sadie. I'm like, what? The shadow. I got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Darren, we're not taking you to the shadow hallway first.
Nope.
We're taking you to Gracie.
Gracie, we got some fresh meat. Hope everyone has an awesome week. Let's give shout outs to everybody who's in chat. Kim should have them written down for me. Awesome. Swisher is nice. Well, that's good. I hope so because I don't know where the hell I'm going. Okay, anyways, we had Darren, myself, we had Kim, Matt, Cynthia, Shay, Mom, Dad, Nico, and Roger in chat tonight. Thank you for everybody who was in chat. Thank you for all those who are not in chat but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you every night. Like I said, we wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you for your support. And make sure you continue to like, share, download. We love you. And next week, it'll be a surprise once again. Following week on the 15th, we will not be here. That is my youngest one's first track meet. Lord help us all. She'll probably throw a conniption, but I'm excited to watch her do her thing. So we won't be here that week. And then the following week, on the 22nd, we said?
Yeah.
Will be our 100th show. So stay tuned for that because you never know what we'll have in store for that one. So thank you, everybody. Like I said, peace out. And let's see here. What? I missed something. Oh, absolutely, Allie. Oh, thanks for joining us in chat. Absolutely. We love it when we get questions and everything. So, like I said, make sure ask us away. We may have an answer, we may not, but you never know. Never
We'll
hurts
give you the best we know how.
Exactly. So once again, thank you everybody, and peace out till next week.
Thank you for listening to REP Paranormal and Friends. Be sure to check out Kim and Allison on Facebook at REP Paranormal Busters.